Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Annie Miraj Kidbai. Thank you so very much for stopping by. To know more about me, please check out vertexthesolution.com and you will find all the details about me there. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to talk about in this particular video here, thank you so very much for taking your time and interest in the Teacher Academic Training Program. And of course, it's a collaborative learning program. I am quite inclusive in approach, so everyone is welcomed in this program. Join in for the sessions, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure it would be very, very fruitful. To learn something new, to learn something more here along with me, with my expertise, new techniques and strategies and methodologies of the 21st century educators' requirements, ladies and gentlemen, based on human psychology, child psychology, educational psychology, and the amalgamation of all of these. What we are doing, you will find out. You can join for a counseling session as well, and all other details you will find at the website. So it's a quick video on classroom management. Basically, what is it exactly? Whether you are an experienced educator working in the education field for many years, or you have newly joined this field, I would like to tell you that it's very important as a human being, as an individual, what profession you carry in yourself, your personality reflects. So, for instance, if you have a calm and composure outlook, a balanced, emotionally balanced outlook, and it reflects in your personality. Your thoughts reflects in your personality, right? That is why value education is extremely important, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what is actually value education? Value education has no correlation with religious education. Value education implies to human values that connects the dot of the society, collaborate the society, collaborate the team with whom you're working over a single learner, and bringing learning outcomes as a whole. Because you are not just going to make them a person who is going to sit in a corner in a particular class to work on their own. Rather, you are going to make them global citizens. So to develop a learner as a global citizen, it is extremely important to build a character to imbibe value education in the learner that brings global competitiveness in your learners. This is one thing. Number 2 point, it is very important for classroom management to understand that you should stand at the door. When you greet your children, your learners, your students in the class, you should stand at the door before they can come inside of your classroom, to welcome them, to greet them with something that reflects positivity in your personality, rather than you're bringing any kind of stress from other places in your classroom that will be reflected onto your learners, and they will also pick up those traits. Because as educators, it is extremely important for us to maintain the protocol and decorum of the class, whether it's in terms of how you look, because children copy their parents as well as they also mimic their teachers. So how do you walk, how do you talk, how do you carry yourself in the classrooms? That's very important to understand and implement in managing discipline and behavior of the learners as well. So this is another thing, maintaining good posture, right? And good posture, good language, tone. You need to speak to them in a very soft and a kind tone, rather a very strong or harsh way. Like if we compare the 21st century learning to the traditional learning methodologies, we understand there were a lot of drawbacks, okay, that can also affect the psychology of the learners. So it's very important for us as educators to to create certain kind of an environment that can invite the learners in your classroom, ladies and gentlemen, my dear fellow educators, of course. Also, the third point, quickly, I would like to highlight, because I have a session right now and I cannot go too long right now. Also, I want to be precise and to the point in the video about classroom management, as you have multiple responsibilities to cater in the organization. You're not just taking up one single subject, but I know you are into multiple things at once in the organization. Hence, you are multitasking, of course. So for that, you need to have a priority list set for managing your time well, creating good lesson plan and content, of course. In the staff room, you should have collaborative discussions over the subject, okay, that you can create a content on with your departmental heads, with your colleagues, or with other departments, of course. Over the subject, you can have a good discussion that can bring some new ideas and concepts or different strategies, discussing about the learner, why the learners are not able to grasp in your class, that also bringing them towards another institutions to look for help. So it's very important, ladies and gentlemen, that we should be able to bring certain changes in our personality, and of course that is reflected because of our thought process and imbibing with the values of 21st century educators in the classroom for managing our classrooms. I hope this a bit of information is quite helpful for you, and for more detailed technical sessions, you may please join me for the sessions and check out the details at the website, where we are there to help you and guide you and support you. Thank you so very much and have a great day.